Hi everyone. So today our topic of interest is going to be on how to write a research proposal. So already I have made one more separate video on statement of purpose. So check out what is your requirement and then jump into writing it. So the statement of purpose is more like a personal statement, like why you want to come to research, what is your expectation, like that. But research proposal is something technical. It is all about what you are going to. That was why. Now it is all about what you are going to do in your research. So it is more technical. So be careful while drafting the research proposal, because this is what is somewhat similar to that of what you will be submitting soon after you register for your PhD also. This is going to be your base work. So if you map it cleanly, it will be very helpful to make a proper plan for your research. So number one, it is going to be on identification of the research topic. This is very important. While few institutes will already shortlist and give you the thrust areas. Okay, so if already they have provided you thrust area, you have to take that and write a proposal for that particular topic. Maybe if at all you have approached a university, you're being selected after an entrance or after the interview, few guides will tell you this is what is your thrust area. You have to submit a research proposal for that area. So for that also, you know the topic. Now you are going to write based on what is needed for you. Okay, so in some institutes it will be like you will be generally applying. For example, in IITs, IISTs, they call for a general application. So you will not know like under whom you will be working on, but you know that this is what is present day. So maybe you have shortlisted this particular department because you have more interest towards that department. So you can make a focused thing on the overall department. But if already your institute has given you a particular topic, you will be diving deep into that particular topic only. So let us see how to identify the research topic. So research topic is what is going to be your fate for the next 3 to 4 years, right? So you should be very careful in selecting the research topic. The topic should be feasible. It should not be unrealistic samples like I'm going to take the sample from the Mars and I'm going to test. Okay, so it should be very reliable as well as completable task. Okay, so if that is what you have to be very careful to select the research topic, right? But your topic should be unique or novel. It should not be like your friend did it on a species A, you should do on species B, you are going to prove the same. It should not be like that. Your topic should be unique or novel such that you will stand out of others. And then there should be some gap. Okay, so but it should be related to your lab. So already your friend has or your senior has done up to a particular topic. You want to continue that topic? Obviously you can do, because that field is not yet complete. Yeah? So that gap you can fill, but that should be novel. It should not be like a replica of what already is being done in your lab. And then you have to state like how you are going to fill the gap that is being generated. So for instance, I will tell like what I was being working on. I worked on biomaterials. So one of my seniors, she was working on this bioplastic. So my senior has produced a bioplastic. So what I did, I continued her work of like producing the biomaterial from that bioplastic. So that was the uniqueness to me. I didn't exactly copy my senior, but like I deviated my research area from my senior. So like that you can choose your area of interest, but that should be a thrust area of your guide, because you know that your guide is already very well in that particular department. You cannot expect your guide to do something else. If your guide is from molecular biology, he or she will be an expert in that. Your lab equipments will be on molecular biology only. You cannot jump into some other field, plant physiology or some other thing which is not at all related to your lab. You can never choose. You should always choose the topic that is the thrust area of the professor you have identified. Okay, so if it is going to be a general admission, you are not focused on a particular professor, but if it is going to be a general admission, you have to visit the institute website. For instance, let me take IISc. We have various branches, like there is going to be NMR, there is going to be the structural biology, there is going to be this biomaterials. So in that you will be choosing this professor is working on my area of biomaterials. So for instance, I will check out that, and then I have to write based on his expertise in that area, such that I will get targeted admission in that particular department. And then I have to engage like what are the papers that is published from the group. So few of them display in their website only, or else you have to visit another website called ResearchGate, where you will be getting the lot of papers being published from that particular lab. Okay, so you have to definitely sync your guide with your topic. If there is a big gap between the guide's topic and your topic, definitely it is not going to work out. So make sure that your topic and your guide's thrust area should sync. It may not be exactly the same, like I said. So my lab, they were working on fermentation. I was working on the product that is produced out of fermentation. Even though my work was basically on cell culture, it is not like direct thing related to fermentation, but I should find a connection with my lab. So I have to do the fermentation, I have to get the product, post that I'll be working it on a cell culture. So some kind of bridging should be there between your guide's interest and your topic, such that your guide will be happy to help you out. Right. The next thing is you have to explain your hypothesis. So it may be like an isolation, screening, optimization, or whatever thing you are going to work out. You have to explain the objectives. So majorly 4 objectives should be there. One is going to be some product or testing, anything. So that should be the next. The second one, you have to find what are the methods to achieve that. So if at all you want to explain some basic mechanism, so you'll be using a fluorescence microscopy, confocal or immuno to explain the signaling, whatever thing you are taking, you have to establish it. Finally, you have to tell what is the outcome of this particular hypothesis. This will make your research proposal to be an added advantage. Apart from that, these points definitely you should include. So this all depends upon the word limit that you have been provided with. But at least 2-3 sentences you should include on all. This techniques of the significance is very, very important. Definitely you should include that in your research proposal. So what kind of techniques you are going to use and what is going to be the significance of the technique. For instance, let me take my research work only. So I was using the flow cytometry. So why I used, number 1, I was checking the cell cycle, and number 2, I was checking whether my product, that is the bioplastic, it is produced at which hour of the cell cycle, and also I confirmed that my product is produced in better quality in this thing. So all this thing I was optimizing. So this is what is the technique that I used, that I knew, which I could have stated in SOP. And how I am going to use this for my research is the techniques versus significance. You can make a tabular column also. You need not give the total workout, but at least the major techniques alone you can mention. Next is the milestone. So the first year I'm going to do the coursework, and then I'll be reading the papers, review. I'll publish the review also. I like that you can say. And then next you have to give what is done at the national and international level. So what is the gap and how you are going to fill the gap. So like that and all you can say, and what is the expected outcome you have to give. Finally, you have to give the reference. So this will make a complete thing on this research proposal. So there are different kinds. So depending upon the institute, they will be asking variety of statements. Okay, so it may be a SOP, it may be a personalized statement, or it may be a research proposal in word limit. So word limit, if it is less, you have to accordingly settle up with. If the word limit is large, you have to settle accordingly. I hope that all these points are clear. Yes, so please don't forget, these are the key points you have to understand. You have to identify your topic, and then you have to identify your professor, and then finally you are going to explain your hypothesis. After that, you are going to give the techniques, milestone, review, expected outcome, and reference. That's all. You'll be into your research. I'll welcome you to the research world. All the very best, guys. Catch you up in another interesting video. Bye-bye.